temperatures soared today. Already this year, we've had more than 8 90-degree days in Roanoke. But not everyone can stay cool indoors or by the pool. 10 News reporter Lindsay Kennett talked with workers who are dealing with the heat.
Heading to work, Max Palucho never leaves home without a hat and a bottle of water. He can't escape the heat in an air-conditioned building. His office is on a roof.
I like being out here. I don't like working inside.
Palucho's a foreman at Vinton Roofing Company. Handling the heat is just part of the job.
Once you're up there, you get the rhythm, then you don't feel it that much.
Sales rep Anthony Lozana started out as a roofer. He says it can be 20 degrees hotter up there.
You're either made for it or you're not, Some people can't handle working outdoors. Some people enjoy it. The heat's part of it. So you just deal with it.
Crews take water breaks, wear long pants and long sleeves to shield them from the sun.
Everybody here is family to me. We got to take care of one another.
Treats like watermelon, sports drinks, or snow cones help these guys get through the day.
It's roofing. It's not easy. So, these guys work really hard, and, the high temperatures are part of it.
It's not easy, but for us, we've been doing it for so long that it's just a normal day. It's just, something that we do every day.
But no matter what they do or how much water they drink.
It's hot. It's hot, yeah.
Lindsay Kennett, 10 News working for you.
Another round of tornadoes battered Kansas overnight with more